What if the AI that powers your life is making morally questionable decisions without you even knowing? We often celebrate AI's advancements, but behind the seamless algorithms lie profound ethical battlegrounds. Join us as we pull back the curtain on the unseen moral challenges AI developers are grappling with right now. Every time you interact with AI, you're implicitly trusting its creators. But what if that trust is misplaced? We're diving deep into the untold ethical dilemmas that keep AI developers up at night, revealing how these unseen moral challenges are shaping the very technology that impacts your daily life. The untold ethics of modern AI development. The invisible architects, how AI's speed creates ethical gaps. How the lightning-fast deployment of AI systems, from hyper-personalized learning algorithms to rapid-fire career navigation tools, outpaces our ability to grasp and address their inherent ethical dilemmas, leaving Gen Z and Alpha vulnerable, a stark contrast to older generations' slower adoption and the legislative lag seen even in the AI Act's reactive focus on high-risk applications after real-world missteps. The stark difference in understanding AI's capabilities and implications between digital natives and immigrants, amplified by AI's accelerating evolution, highlighting the generational gap in recognizing AI's ethical gray areas, and how new legislation, like the EU AI Act, struggles to keep pace with the speed of innovation through comprehensive risk-based regulation after documented incidents. Setting the stage. Why understanding the developer's ethical compass is more crucial than ever, as these technologies sprint from novelty to powerful instruments now under the watchful eye of emerging legal frameworks, particularly as the AI Act's General-Purpose AI, GPAI, provisions impact younger generations through real-world ethical quandaries that emerge at warp speed. When code meets conscience, the core ethical dilemmas of speed. The inherent bias in data, how historical human biases get hard-coded into AI, then propagate at an exponential rate due to AI's rapid learning, leading to unfair outcomes for the new generation entering the workforce, as seen in documented hiring algorithm issues, and how recent legislation like the EU AI Act aims to mandate bias audits and fairness metrics, but often struggles to keep up with the speed of algorithm evolution. The black box problem. AI systems making decisions without transparent, human-understandable reasoning, compounded by their rapid, complex computations, and how upcoming laws like the AI Act are pushing for greater explainability requirements in critical AI applications that directly impact the future of the new generation, especially after real-world incidents of AI making inexplicable, problematic decisions at scale. The responsibility gap. Who is accountable when an AI, making decisions at speeds humans cannot comprehend, causes harm, especially to a young user navigating a critical life decision, such as a student denied a scholarship due to an AI error? This legal quandary is precisely what new AI legislation, such as the EU AI Act, is attempting to define and assign through clearer liability frameworks, contrasting with older legal frameworks struggling to adapt to AI's pace. Unseen consequences. The societal ripples of unchecked, fast AI. The erosion of privacy. How AI allows for unprecedented data collection and analysis on the new generation from birth, obliterating personal boundaries and consent at an accelerating pace, with documented cases of AI being exploited for non-consensual deepfakes and surveillance, and how new privacy regulations within the AI Act are trying to draw new lines for digital natives by classifying biometric identification and emotion recognition as high risk but struggle with the sheer volume and speed of data processing. The automation paradox, balancing efficiency gains with job displacement for the incoming workforce and the need for new societal safety nets. now compounded by the legislative push for retraining programs and universal basic income discussions related to AI's impact on Gen Z and alpha careers, with the AI Act's emphasis on human oversight to mitigate job displacement, especially after recent waves of rapid AI-driven layoffs. The weaponization of AI, the frightening potential for AI in political interference, and psychological warfare targeting the digitally fluent new generation, evident in recent election disinformation campaigns and targeted propaganda disseminated at lightning speed, and the urgent need for legal frameworks against their malicious use, as seen in ongoing legislative debates and the AI Act's prohibitions on manipulative AI systems, which often can't react fast enough. The developer's burden. Navigating the moral minefield at speed. The internal conflicts of AI developers, pressure to innovate rapidly versus a personal sense of responsibility, especially as new AI legislation like the AI Act introduces specific compliance burdens and potential liabilities, and how this impacts developers creating tools for the new generation, particularly when their creations lead to real-world ethical dilemmas that emerge quickly. The lack of standardized ethical training and legal frameworks within the AI industry, which recent legislation is actively trying to rectify by proposing mandatory ethical guidelines and certification under the AI Act, recognizing the unique challenges of developing for digital natives at an accelerated pace, especially given the history of AI's ethical pitfalls. The silent struggle. How developers grapple with the long-term impact of their creations, knowing that powerful AI tools, operating at immense speeds, can be used for significant harm, a struggle amplified by increasing regulatory scrutiny and the AI Act's market surveillance provisions, especially as they develop tools shaping the future for the next generation and are often the first to see their systems' ethical challenges unfold rapidly. Forging a moral machine towards a more ethical AI future, faster. The push for explainable AI, XAI, and open-source models to increase transparency and accountability, alongside the development of robust detection technologies and watermarking standards, often mandated by new AI legislation like the AI Act, specifically to protect and empower the new generation from the kind of ethical issues we've seen, by allowing faster analysis and response. The importance of diverse development teams to mitigate bias and ensure a wider range of ethical perspectives, now supported by legislative incentives for diversity in AI research and development within the AI Act's framework, understanding that the new generation is inherently more diverse and needs diverse AI to prevent future ethical missteps and to accelerate the identification of new ethical challenges. The urgent call for interdisciplinary collaboration between technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public to shape a responsible AI future that includes strong legal defenses and deterrence, as explicitly called for in recent comprehensive AI legislation like the AI Act, ensuring the new generation inherits a more ethical digital world, free from the pitfalls of past AI's ethical shortcomings, and building systems that can adapt ethically at the speed of innovation.